When they called me back to take the team after Henk ten Kate, the team, I think they were number 7 or number 8 in the ranking. And I remember until now, in the first meeting, they told me, Coach, we know the league is finished. We know we just want to play good football. I told them, okay, so please focus and make them play good football. I said, okay. But in my mind, I was like in automatic mode, like me, I need to win every game.
That
doesn't matter, yes. So the league for you is finished, but inside me, it was like, it's never finished. The season is very long.
Yeah.
But in sometimes I know it will help me because for them, they tell me very clearly, we know it's finished. First game, 2 game, 3 game, and we keep winning. And we start number 6, number 5, number 4, number 3, number 2. We came back behind the line number 2. We go until the final of the President Cup. And that's maybe the most difficult moment for me because I was outside the club. And unfortunately, the final of the cup was postponed in the season after. And it was very difficult to see them to play the final first without me because I lead them until the final. And I think I deserve to finish the mission. I really believe I can win that final against Sharjah. So it was very painful to see them lost against Sharjah and to be outside the club.
So, ça va?
Ça va bien, maître. Tranquille.
All right, let's go. So tell me about your football. How did you start your football and where were you playing?
I started in very early ages. I was lucky because my father, he was technical director of one team near Paris, 25 kilometers around Paris. So every day, since I was 3 years old, I was on the pitch with him, following him everywhere, and with different categories. And I was always with the ball in my feet, and it started like that until 6 years old when I start to play for the smallest category, and I start to play football in this age.
That's great. Okay, and how did you get to UAE and the UAE League?
It was a big coincidence. I was playing in Set, one team in France, a professional team, and we were playing one very important game. And it was a game away. And my team, we won 2-0, and I scored 2 goals. And after the game, there is one agent who come to me and explained me he was coming to the game to watch one player from the opponent team. But he saw me. This day, it was my day. I scored 2 goals. And he asked me if I was interested to come to UAE. In the beginning, I told him no because I didn't know anything. And also, it wasn't an easy decision to leave Europe. I was very young. A few months ago, I was still playing for the French national team, U19. So it was very tough to take this decision. But when I came to visit the first time the country and the club, Nadi Dubai, of course, I really like it. So I decided to join them.
And talking about the Dubai club, what was your experience there?
It was amazing. To be honest, the first experience was really, really amazing. At that time, the agent he offered me 2 options. It was to join Shab. At that time, there is a Shab club. It was in first division. Or to join Dubai club. Dubai club, they were in second division, but fighting in the playoff to qualify for the first division. And also the only team from second division to play the President Cup. At that time, it was 2 group of 4. And Dubai club, even in second division, they were in the top, in the last 8. So I'm a challenger. I like the competition. I don't want to go to one club where to play in the middle. Dubai club, the challenge was amazing to try to qualify the team to the first division. And thanks God, we qualified. but we qualify by very small door. We qualify by penalty kicks against Kälbäa. So at that time, I signed a contract. If we qualify, I will extend my contract 1 year. And we qualify by penalty. So if we lose this penalty session, maybe I will be back in France only after 6 months. So alhamdulillah, we qualify.
That's great. So what was the difference between the professional league and the second division?
It was big difference. It was big difference because the players are better. So you have to adapt. You have to fight more, especially for a Dubai club. You have a big gap between at that time between us and the other teams. So yes, there is a difference, and we were fighting for that every time.
Okay. And what is the moments you won't forget in Dubai club?
Big friendships. There is a lot of good friends. I'm still in touch with most of them. We really have a family group. I remember when I came, a lot of players take care of me. I didn't speak one word of English, but every night they were pick me up from my home to take me out, to just don't let me to be alone, to let me feel good, to let me discover the city. I remember Aysem Rabia, Walid Abid, Saïd Taresh, Abdellah Moussa Ali Hassan, Mohamed Almas, Tarek Said. We are still in touch at the moment, and it was 17 years ago. So it was for me a very, very nice moment. I will never forget that moment with them.
That's great. And what about your experience of Kälbäa?
Kälbäa, this is the club I played the most. I played 4 years in the row in Kälbäa. I have a special relation with Kälbäa club, with Kälbäa people, with Shir Said and Shir Aysem, who take care of me there, the fans, and also, of course, Sam, the friendship with the player. It was also this feeling of a family, because most of the players at that time, they were from Kälbäa. And I really have very good memories with them. It was really a special moment for me, and I'm very happy to see them now as a serious team in the professional league, because the city deserve, and the club deserve, the fan deserve to see Kälbäa in the Pro League.
That's great. Well, they announced that you reverted to Islam. So what was the secret behind it? What's the reason behind it?
The reason it's simple. I came to UAE in 2006 without knowing a word of English, like I told you. And I was always in need to ask. I was one day before the game, I was always sleeping with one player in the hotel, Aysem Rabia, and always I was asking some question. Why that? Why it's like this? So step by step, I came closer to Islam. Obid Tawil, Walid Obid, Aysem, they offer me some book in French to read, because in my country, my parents, they decide for me. I was a Christian, but I didn't decide. And to be honest, I never was close to the religion, the Christian religion. I never been to the church except for a wedding or funeral. So I never had the education regarding the religion. So to be in the atmosphere of a UAE with close friends, and in need on my side to ask and read books, I start to feel closer and closer, and it came naturally. At that time, it was Mr. Abdelmajid, who was the Idari of Al Ali club where I was playing. And he felt something. He started to ask me question, and one day he told me, if you want to convert to Islam, let me know. And naturally, I convert to Islam, and
Alhamdulillah. And you chose the name Isa for your son.
No, not for my son. No.
Yeah.
My son is Tani.
Thani.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was Isa.
No.
Okay, so what's the reason behind choosing him Thani?
Thani, because
Your favorite friend, his name was Thani, or
when my wife she asked me which name I want, she start to explain me or the meaning, and we were talking about a lot of names. But when she tell me Thani, it's mean like Thani Gregory, it's the second Gregory, like Gregory.
yes.
Direct, I said, okay, I love that name, and I want my boy to name Thani.
Thani. Okay. Moving back to football, or how did you decide, or why did you decide to retire?
It was a tough decision, to be honest. I was almost completing 10 years in the league.
Yes.
In the country. I start to have some little bit injuries in my knees. I don't want to make alhamdulillah, I didn't get big injury like ACL, alhamdulillah. I got only a droof, this discus.
Yes.
So it's minor operation, but it's a sign like your knees get weak. And when I was 32, I said, if I don't want to end up my career with a big injury, so I said it's maybe the right time. I don't want to go back in France. The offers here in UAE at that time, because I came back from injury, it wasn't enough to find a good offer. So I decided to stop. I want to decide to stop, and not the people to decide for me, no, you are too old or no. So I prefer to stop. I was ready mentally to stop.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. You entered the coaching world. What made you decide that? How did you come about you coaching?
Of course, when I decide to retire, I need a break. I need almost 6 to 8 months to completely forget football, to be away, to just be with my family, my kids. So after the football came back fast to me, I was thinking, come on, you will not stay home. You have to do something. I have to make myself busy. So I had 2 options at that time. It was like most of the players after the career, they decide to be agent. I had the contact. I have opened doors for a lot of clubs. I can put myself in this field. But I wasn't too convinced. I was like, I'm not sure I want to do this job. It's not easy. It's not regular income. You have a lot of pressure from the clubs. So I decided to check the vision. I had to start with the vision to maybe to try to be a coach. So very simple. One day I took my mobile. I called Mr. Abdul Basit.
Yes.
He was the first team manager at that time in Al-Wahda. I play a lot of games against him, and I score a lot of goals against him. We have a big respect for each other.
Okay.
So I called him, and I told him, Abu Mohammed, I need to ask you one question. I want to check if I can be a coach. I'm not sure about it. I was very clear with him. I said, I'm not sure about it, but just I need to try to check if this part is for me. I believe, but I need to check. It was in January. I told him, I don't ask anything from Al-Wahda. I'm coming for free. I'm just want to go to be on the pitch. He told me, okay, that's a good idea. I close. 2 minutes after he called me back, he told me, tomorrow they are waiting you at 4:30 in the Shahama Academy.
That's excellent.
So in 2 minutes, I want to say my life change, because he can maybe be busy or don't want to help, but he helped me. Alhamdulillah, that's very nice from him.
Boss is a very good guy.
Yeah,
nice.
And so I entered in the academy. I was welcomed by Mr. Abdullah Jafar, who introduced me at that time to the technical director, Mr. Patrick, who are from Holland. And this Mr. Patrick, he make a very nice move for me, to be honest. From the first meeting, he told me, if you want to know if you are a coach, I will not put you with one team and that's it.
That's it.
He said, every week, I will need to change category. 1 week you will be with under 18, 1 week with under 12, 1 week for you to check different level, different age group, and also different coaches. Because of course, it's like everywhere, you have some good coach, you have some average coach.
Yes.
And you need to take the best from each coach to learn. And that was the best move. I really enjoy it. And but 2 months after, the coach of under 16, Mr. Adel Ben Tafrid, he need the assistant coach, and he was very happy with my work when I was with him. And I start to be with him every day, and he was very happy to learn me. Of course, he used also my experience as an ex-professional player. I gave him a lot of ideas, but I was at that time I was really in observation. I don't want to step up over him. The boys, they were very happy to see me. غريغوري, they used to see me in TV. They were very happy to see me with them every day. But I cannot go over him. So I was behind, learning, humble, and honestly, it teach me a lot of things. Even as when you have this experience as a professional player, you learn a lot of things from the people who are really on the field and in the new job as a coach.
Of course.
I learn a lot, and I'm very grateful, and I'm still in contact with him. And sometimes I'm calling him. Now he's working in Qatar, in the Qatar club, and he's making a good career, and he make a very, very long career also in Al-Wahda Academy. And a lot of good players go through Adel, and they all have good memories because he was really a fantastic coach.
That's great. That's great. Moving over to the next questions. Why Al-Wahda always bring to UAE national team very high or very good youth players? What's the reason behind it?
Since I'm the country, even as a player, I listen. Al-Wahda are one of the best academy in the country. So, you know, when the player, when they start football, or they want to start football, especially from Abu Dhabi, if me as a French, I listen Al-Wahda are one of the best, for sure as a local parents, if you feel your boy, he have potential, you want to put him in the best place. So when you have a lot of potential player and a lot of good work in the academy, of course, years by years, the player, they improve and they reach a certain level and can serve the country. So that's good for Al-Wahda, that's good for the country.
Yes, definitely. During your time in the under 21, do you used to use the performance analysis?
You have to. You have to use the video. You have to, because, you know, in my time, there is not this
Technique.
data analysis, the GPS, not too much the video. It was very new. You know, it was very new. So you have now with the new generation, and the experience only teach you that when you are coaching during the game, sometimes you will say to the player immediately after the mistake, why you did that? You have to check, and the player don't understand or don't believe on what you say. It's make him out of the game. It's make him not concentrate, and
makes him nervous also.
Make him nervous. So with this video, now also it's helping me to okay, I will not correct him now because he will not believe. Some players, they accept, but some players, they don't believe.
True.
And few days after, when the game is finished, the video don't lie.
Yeah, of course. It's
the video don't
evidence.
Evidence. The player, if you tell him on the pitch, he don't believe you. Few days after with the video, you can tell him, listen, I told you that. Do you remember the action? Yes, coach. You told me the opposite. Now, what do you think? Yes, you are right. So it's very important in our time, the video, for the player to not to to be mad at them. No, it's for their own progression, their own experience.
Yes.
There is some player, they need that to improve. Yes, like for example in Alwada, when I was making video with defensive line, with Ala, with Lucas, with Mohamdan, Faraz Douma, any player from the defense, when you show them, yes, and they were willing to learn.
Yes.
Because you show them and you are not lying, you are just showing them what they have to do at that time, at that moment, and it was very important for them, for the team, to not make that mistake. And they want to learn, and alhamdulillah, they are willing to learn. So
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. So as a young coach, you moved to the first team, yeah?
Yeah.
So what was your experience as a young coach moving to the first team? You know, it's kind of, it was the talk of the town. Everybody was talking about it. So what was your experience?
When I received the call to tell me, coach, next game, it's for you. It was against Dafra. I was very happy, of course, very exciting. And no pressure. Why no pressure? It was Corona time at this moment, and to enter inside Abu Dhabi, it wasn't easy. And everybody knew at that time, the club they signed with coach Henk ten Cate.
Yes.
So I knew I have only one game, and
Easy.
nothing to lose.
No pressure.
No pressure at all.
Yes, yes.
But I was ready.
Yeah.
I was ready because I was close to the first team as if coach. And of course, with the previous result, previous games, and I was able to watch, I was like, in my opinion, maybe this player has to play, or maybe they have to play in different way.
Yes, yes.
So they called me, coach, you have to take this next game against Al Dafra. So I told them, okay. So I decided to go on my way. No pressure. I prepare my team. I analyze Al Dafra game, their weak point, their strength, and I show them. And I told them, this is the way I want to play. This is what we have to do to beat them. And I really feel from the first minute, the player, they was believing in me.
There was a connection between you.
Yes, connection, and also, in my opinion, it was very logic for them to trust me, because what I was saying, it was the same fact. I showed them a video. And the funny story about it, it's the game after we had to play against Al Jazeera, who was the number one in the league, and they were the big favorite to take the league. And me, I was supposed to go back in Radif. But the new coach, he was, I felt he don't want to take that game against Al Jazeera.
As a risk.
Yeah. As a first game for him, he was like, probably, I don't know, he felt it wasn't the right moment. So the club, they told me, no, Bufani, you will play the next game. I said, for me, no problem. I don't have any problem. And same way, I showed to the player what the key is to beat Al Jazeera. And I really believe that will make the big difference. And same with the help of the big players like Ismail Matar, Omar Harbin, Paul Mpoku, lot of players who were on the pitch. I showed them why we need to play in that way against Al Jazeera. And we won 2-0. We make a fantastic game. Tactically, we make a masterclass, and we beat them, and 2-1. So alhamdulillah, back to the Radif with big smile.
That's great. That's great. During your time in the first team, what was the difficult moments?
Difficult moments? There is no much difficult moments, to be honest, because I think we had some very good times with the players, some very good result. It was, I think if I have to choose one moment, it wasn't when I was the coach. It was when I wasn't the coach anymore. Because during that season, we make fantastic job, to be honest. When they called me back to take the team after Henk ten Cate, the team, I think they were number 7 or number 8 in the ranking. And I remember until now, in the first meeting, They told me, coach, we know the league is finished. We know we just want to play good football. I told them, okay, so please focus and make them play good football. I said, okay. But in my mind, I was like in automatic mode, like me, I need to win every game.
That
doesn't matter, yes. So the league for you is finished, but inside me, it was like, it's never finished. The season is very long.
Yeah.
But in sometimes I know it will help me because for them, they tell me very clearly, we know it's finished. First game, 2 game, 3 game, and we keep winning. And we start number 6, number 5, number 4, number 3, number 2. We came back behind the line number 2. We go until the final of the President Cup. And that's maybe the most difficult moment for me because I was outside the club. And unfortunately, the final of the cup was postponed in the season after. And it was very difficult to see them to play the final first without me because I lead them until the final. And I think I deserve to finish the mission. I really believe I can win that final against Sharjah. So it was very painful to see them lost against Sharjah and to be outside the club.
Yes, because it was very personal.
So, but inside the club, I didn't have memories or bad souvenir with difficult moments. Win, lose, that's part of football.
Yes.
But no, it was more when we lost the final and I wasn't there anymore.
How about the fans? How were the fans with you?
They were fantastic.
How about the fans?
They were fantastic. And of course, as always, everything is connected to the result.
Yes.
I think the coach who don't win, they will not like it, of course. I think this is normal.
Yeah.
But alhamdulillah, I told you I came one time to play 2 games. I won the 2 games. I come back to Radif a few months after the management. They asked me to come back to be the coach for the season. And I did pretty well. So the fans, they were happy, I think, with my work. And also, maybe because they felt I'm not a cheater. I did my job with my heart. I always give my best. And I'm very honest. So probably they felt that. And that's the fact.
Did you face any criticism from, suppose you lost a game or something happened? Did you face any criticism? And how did you handle it? How did you deal with it during that time? Moving forward in that time.
Criticism, it's part of the job. It's part of the job. If you are not ready to receive it or to get also some nice words, when you win, oh, you're Grigori, funny, you are the best. But when you lose, you have to accept also.
Definitely.
If you don't accept that part, you are not ready to be in football environment. That's a fact. You have to accept both ways. But I think I have big experience in this field because when I used to be football player here in the country, I was always under pressure to get result. I knew if I don't perform well, I will be kicked out. So I was ready for that. And what helped me, to be honest, I think in our days, I don't have social media. I don't have Twitter. I don't have Instagram. So I know from my friends, they told me, oh, on Instagram, oh, on Twitter, the people, they love you. Oh, the people, they kill you. Okay, I'm not inside, so I am very far. But I'm very open to discuss.
That's good.
I have a lot of close friends, local friends who follow the league, or also ex-players. I meet them every week in the majlis. We discuss. They tell me very open, I think you make a mistake. We discuss, we talk. And sometimes you realize maybe they were right. Maybe I can do better. But nobody is perfect. And you have to use these mistakes to move forward.
Definitely.
Because when you are not making mistake, you are believe you are the best. And no, Nobody is the best.
You become overconfident.
Yes, exactly.
And you make a lot of mistakes when you...
Exactly. And no, me, I'm very open. I told you, some people, they tell me in TV, the people, they talk bad about you. Then what? They have to do that. This is their job. Me, my job is to
Do the right thing.
do the right thing, to find a solution and to let my players believe on what I see, what is my vision for the next game. We miss one game, no problem. I will analyze it. We will analyze it together. We will move forward. We have to close the chapter and to decide what's the game plan for the game after.
So moving on to the next question about you being fired. What do you think is the reason that you've been fired by الوحدة?
The real reason I will never know. The real reason I will never know. The reason they give me, it's we need a coach with more experience who are able to give us, who bring us the league. So it was a little bit tough to accept.
Definitely.
I can understand the experience, the big names, but in the same time, I cannot understand. Why? Because the experience, I want someone to tell me who have more experience than me of the country and the league. I am here 17 years. I know each player from professional league to first division. Each player, each team. So you want to bring someone from outside who will need time to know the other player, to know the opponent,
To know the league in general also. Yes.
and I think it shows how I was right, because the coach after me stay, I think, four game or 5 game. So it's very painful to see that also for me, because I know I was on the right way. I know I was on the right way. That's a fact. The numbers are for me.
The results, yes.
The results are for me. We say always the statistic, the result talks. And everything was on my side. We was on the right way. I didn't take them in the camping. It was Coach Henk Temkate. I didn't choose the professional. But I was with them and I made good job. I didn't get any chance to continue to make the team maybe better. Because when I start to be the coach in October, 2 months after we had the open space for a midfielder, they give me the opportunity to choose, and I'm very grateful. And I was able to choose and to bring Adrian. And I think everybody know.
Yeah, it was
He was a very good players.
Yes.
So it's mean I don't have a bad test. I think I have a good eyes to choose the player. So I was a little bit sad to not continue and to give me this type of excuse, because I think I was doing really good job, and
Everybody saw that.
and to be honest, 2 months ago they renew my contract. 2 months before the end of the season, they renew my contract, because at that time I start, in the media also help, and my result, some club they start to call. I receive calls from agent. This club, they want to know your situation, what you will do next year. So the club, they renew my contract. And one day after the league finish, when you have to go to the club, take your clothes and everything to say goodbye to everybody, have a good holidays, I got a meeting, and they told me, we will stop to work with you. So I was sad, because I spent long years in الوحدة, and to start in academy, to end up in the first team. I guess I'm a smart person. If I wasn't doing well with the first team, I will say thank you for everything. But I did well. And they tell me after the league, when after all the clubs, they were full of coach, I have to come back home without chance to go to work somewhere else. So I was a little bit upset. But I'm also in the same time, I'm very grateful because I got the opportunity. I will never be now with you talking about my experience without the trust of His Highness. Sheikh Diab, he gave me the opportunity, he trusts on me.
Yeah. So what is your message to Al-Wahda? Do you have any message to Al-Wahda?
I will be always behind them. I will support them when, like I told you, it was very painful for me to see them playing the final without me, but I was supporting them. I sent the message before the game to support because I want them to finish my mission.
Yeah.
And it was a little bit more, as a coach, you want to have some achievement.
Yes.
And imagine me, 39 years old, final of the cup, fighting for the league. Final of the cup, I have a chance to win a trophy. I won it as a player, President Cup.
Yes.
With Al-Ali. And I had the chance to win it as a coach. I'm not sure there is someone who achieved that, player and coach, to win this trophy. I was maybe one of the first, maybe the first. So it was something in my mind, like I can achieve something for my age, something amazing. And I was a little bit disappointed, of course, because I really deserve. I need to definitely be on the bench.
Yes, definitely, sir. Well, if we move back in time, when you were in Al-Wahda, what was the mistakes you think you would have changed if you did any mistakes when you moved back in time? Or do you correct? Suppose we're given now a chance again to move back.
It's difficult to say, to be honest, because as a coach, when you make or take some decision, you have to live with it. And we come back as we were talking earlier. I think in general, in Al-Wahda, I make really good job. So I don't see something specific where like, oh, I have a regret, I need to do that in different way. Because if I did something, we lost some games with Al-Wahda. We lost against Kלבאء, for example. We have some difficult game against Oroba. Maybe I can say I have to think like maybe I can play in different way against Oroba. I don't need to put that player in that time. But in general, when you look at in the bigger image,
I think you did a very fantastic.
Yeah,
yes.
I don't have any regret or no, I don't have any regret.
That's true. Also, well, you got an offer to return back to the under-21 team or to be assistant team. Why didn't you not accept it?
I never get.
So it's a rumor?
I guess I never.
Because word on the street is like they said, like you got
no. They told me we don't want to continue with you anymore.
Mm.
They send me to the CEO office.
Yes,
we don't want you. I said.
So the rumors are not true.
Yeah,
completely rumors are true.
They don't ask me to continue with the Radif. They don't ask me to become assistant coach of the new coach.
Yeah.
No. All that, it's completely wrong. And I told you, I signed a contract to head coach 2
months before you get fired. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
No. And I live
with a clean heart.
With clean heart. I have big respect for Al-Wahda. Like I told you, I will be always grateful for my time there. I will never forget the chance. I think it's never happened or few happen in the history of the country when you start in the academy and you reach
high level, yes.
The first team.
Yes.
I did it. But because I got the opportunity from His Highness. Some people, they believe in me, they saw I can do it, and they give me the opportunity. So when they told me, we don't want you, inside I was sad, of course.
Because you love the club. You love the club. Right?
And I really believe I could continue and do better. I even, to be completely honest, I even didn't fight with them. I didn't even get angry. You know, the door was closed in the office. I can tell him what I feel. No. They even ask me if I can live with this certain amount. I have all the right to take my contract, of course. I have 1 year contract, full. It's my rights. But by respect for Al-Wahda, for His Highness, for the opportunity they give me, we negotiate, and I think, to be completely honest, I think I take only 3 months.
It's fair.
I say,
thank you very much.
Give me 3 months and good luck, everybody. Because I can stay home and wait and have my salary every
all year.
Yeah, but I think, come on, you spend many years in the academy. Some people, they give you opportunity. Some people, they trust you. Some people, they give you chance to reach the first team. You have to leave and say thank you, alhamdulillah, and good luck.
Alhamdulillah. That's great. That's very good, to be honest with you. Another question, well, might be rumors, but we also heard in the news that Al Nassr wanted to sign you. What happened?
No. Same, you know, when you are coach and dealing good, and same as a player, doing good, you have your phone ringing every
time. Yes.
And I remember there is one agent who called me, and he told me, coach, your situation, because Al Nassr, they are looking. And I told him, at that time, I think Al Nassr, the coach was from Germany.
Yeah.
And he told me, maybe if he lose. I said, my friend, I don't have time for if. But for Al Nassr club, no. It
wasn't official.
No one from the club of Al Nassr called me directly to tell me, coach, we might change the coach and maybe we have eyes on you. Be ready. No.
Okay.
One agent, but you know,
agents can be anybody.
Anybody
can be even a fan.
Exactly.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
When really a club wants you,
they will always approach you in the correct manner,
exactly,
the right way.
Exactly. That's why. No. So Al Nassr, no.
Okay. Great. Another question is you moved to Dibba.
Yes.
Right. And what do you think? Was it a wrong decision, or did you move? Was it a difficult time? What was your experience with that?
Yes and no. Now everybody will say it was a wrong move. I don't think, to be honest.
There's never a wrong move.
No, it's. I will tell you why. I am in the country since 17 years.
Yes.
I receive a call from Abu Hamdan, Juma Al-Abdouli, who since I was a player, I used to play against him because he was already first team manager of Dibba. So I know him since a long time, big respect, I'm very faithful in friendship. He called me and he told me, Botani, I need you to come to help my club. I am at home. So I don't have job. I am 39 years old. And one club from professional league, they want to meet you to discuss for maybe to become the coach. And the one who called you, it's someone you know, and he really let you feel you are the right person to do the job. I go to the meeting. I sit with the management of Dibba. And what I like on the management of Dibba, the old management of Dibba, that's important for the future.
Yeah.
They told me, coach, you are the right person for us. We will do everything for you to sign. My first question was, with the team at the moment, it will be very difficult to stay in the league. They told me that's why we will give you the full authority to choose in winter, in December, the new professional player. And if you can bring few local players from their clubs,
yes,
and maybe one or two Muhim, I reach a place where the people, they give me full authority. Of course, they give me very good financial condition. That's also important in our job.
Very important.
But at that time, it was the trust I received, the respect I received. I come from Al-Wahda. They saw my work and they told me, coach, we believe in you. You are the right person and you will be the one and only the one who will choose the professional and bring some player. Now we know that the result will be difficult until we change. So again, no pressure. I know with this team it will be difficult. And they were very honest. They told me we make big mistake. On 5 professional players, there is 5 or 4 we make mistake. So they admit, they were very honest. They tell me we make mistake with this professional. So imagine, you are a coach, you are supposed to have half of your team full of professional with extra quality, who are lower quality than your own local player.
Oh.
Half of the team
Done. Dead.
and you are in professional league. Compete with big local player, big professional player. So it's very tough. So our local player there, they were in big trouble because I was asking them more because I can count only on them.
Damn, you're depending more on the local players than the professional.
Exactly. I told them, we need to survive. I told them, Shabab, we have 2 months to survive until December because I signed in Diba Fugera officially 10 October. And what's happened? Middle of November, so 1 month after, the people, including Juma Abdouli, they got removed from the management. They changed all the whole management. They changed all the committee 1 month after. So I became a position where the new people coming with new power, I will not make you a draw. You know the football field everywhere in the world. When there is a new management coming,
Everything changes.
everything changes.
Everything.
And I was the coach from the old management. I don't blame them. That's part of football. I was really unlucky with the timing. So to answer to your question, I cannot say it's a mistake to go to Diba because I really go with big expectation and also full of trust and big responsibility. I will have the tools to make my own team because until now, in my career of coach, I didn't get anywhere chance to prepare the team how I want from day one. I never go to camping with one team. I never had opportunity to choose professional player. Only one, like we took, Adrian Silva, and he was successful.
Amazing.
So during the months I start, I was focused to build the team with the local players because I knew I was working to bring additional professional for the winter break and few locals player. And at that time, again, to be completely honest, before to sign to Diba, I called Al-Wahda. I told them, listen, I have an opportunity to sign to one club who are in trouble. If I sign there, will you be able to help me in December with 1 or 2 players to give me there for help me to as a loan? Immediately they told me yes. Butani, we will help you. So I go there with on my shoulder, I know I have a backup with Al-Wahda who will help me with the position I target. I need better quality. I already talk with some professional player. I already talk with few local player, good local player who wasn't playing in big clubs. I told them, do you want to play for me in Diba Fugera? I know we are not the best team, but now you are not playing. Come play with me. During 6 months you will play. The people, they will see you in TV. It will be win-win. And it was good local player. I will not say the names, no problem. But they now, one signed in Al-Wahda. One now is playing in Al-Nasser. They were willing to come to play with me in Diba Fugera. So in Diba, I did not have the opportunity to make my own team. But like I said, I was building. We was working very hard, and I got removed from my position. Few days after, we won against Al Nasser in Al Nasser without professional, because the hard work of the local players. We beat Al Nasser with Diba Fujera without the help of professional
players. So, excuse me. The old management gave you opportunity, open doors, give you financial support, every support. You prepared yourself to get in contact with players who all you wanted, and you prepared yourself. Few months later,
1 month.
1 month later, the new management come in. So during your new management, what was the difficulty you're facing where you had your own ideas, you had your own scope of work you wanted to do? What was the difficulty you were facing with the new management? Was it the financial type? Was it not enough support? Was it they were against your decisions? What was the difficulty you're facing with the new management, with Diba?
It was a different vision.
Different vision.
From the first meeting, I felt we wasn't going in the same direction. Okay. As I told you, when the new committee came, I knew my days was counting.
You had the feeling, I guess.
Of course, like I told you, it's happened everywhere in the world. Even in normal work, sometimes there is a new manager coming and he wants to bring his own people. And I'm not mad at that. It was just unlucky timing. It was a difficult situation. But from the first meeting, we had a different vision. They told me, Coach, what do you need for the winter? So I have to repeat because the old managers, they knew, right? I told them I need 1, 2, 3 player in that position. Yeah. Direct, no coach, we don't need that position. Yes, I'm responsible.
People telling me, and even Liam, last time we interviewed him, he said that if Gregory stayed as a coach with Diba, they could never been regulated. What is your feeling?
Well, only God knows. What I can tell you to answer to your question, as you said, you talk about handover between the old and the new committee.
Yeah.
Now I will ask you one simple question.
Yes, go ahead.
If I succeed to keep the team in the league, who will take the credit? The old committee who choose me, or the new committee?
Depends on what the decision was. But usually it's the new committee.
No, because I was the image of the old committee.
Yes.
If I succeed, it means indirectly who choose Gregory?
The old committee. Yes.
So it's logical. I cannot blame them. I told you it's very difficult for a new committee. They come with new vision. To be completely honest, I really had good relation with, I want to say, every club in the country. So when I call player or a coach of one team, for example, Coach Kozman, one of the biggest coaches in the league, maybe the biggest, I talked to him. I told him, Coach, you know my situation? I need your help. 1, 2, 3, 4 from your side. He told me, no problem. I will help you. So with my contact, I was able to bring a very interesting player. Very interesting professional player. For the amount, Diba, they was able to pay because they trust me. I think I have a good reputation, and the player, they was following me. They were believing in my project. So it's nice from Liam to say that, to be honest, because I work with him. So maybe he cannot say the opposite. but look,
but not only Liam, a lot of people. But Liam really insisted. He's like, seriously.
But look, let's talk open. The new coach, he got new professional. Not the one I chose, but he got new professional. He got new local player.
Yeah.
And he almost did it.
But unfortunately he didn't.
Okay, but he make better result.
Okay.
He make better result. because he got support from the committee with the new professional. So he didn't succeed because the two game he have to win, he didn't win against Dafra, home and away. Unfortunately, this is the games you have to win. But he got new player. So the local players, the base of the local player who was from day one, who need support, they receive it with the coach after me. And they get better result. So I think, yes, if at that time I stay longer with the professional, and the local player with really good local player who was able to come to help me, I think I was able to do a very good job. I talk with some fans outside. When I go outside, I talk, I'm in the mall, there is some fan, they ask me, Botani, why you go to Diba, you failed and it's not good. I said, I'm sorry. You have this feeling, but me, I don't have this feeling to fail because I didn't choose anything.
Wow.
I came with a basic team. I want to upgrade that team, but they don't let me the opportunity to upgrade that team. So I didn't choose anything. I repeat, I didn't go to the camping. I didn't have opportunity to bring new players. So I didn't fail. I didn't have enough time to show I can do a real better team.
What's your message to Deba? Do you have any message you want to tell to Deba?
I had a very good relation with the players.
Mm-hmm.
I think one of my strengths as a coach, it's I can take the best from the players. I know the mentality, especially local players. I'm living here 17 years. So,
MashaAllah.
I know my wife local, my kids also. So all my family, I'm surrounded by locals. So, alhamdulillah. So I know the mentality. I know how to work with them. So I had a very good relation with them. I really wish for them at that time, I could stay to help them to have a better team. For now, I know they keep most of them in first division to come back in the Pro League. So I really wish for the players they will do it. I really believe they will do it, even if there is a huge competition. A lot of teams, they are ready to fight. But they have a solid team for the first division. And I really believe they can do it. And I wish them to come back in the Pro League.
Inshallah. Moving back to Al-Wahda, what do you think Al-Wahda needs to do to achieve, to win the league, in your opinion?
They have everything for me.
Then why they don't win the league?
Maybe they should let me continue.
Very good answer.
I don't know. No, look, we never know. But they have everything. They have the players, they have the quality, but sometimes it's details. It will be very nice for me to continue, to go to camping, to maybe to add one or two players. And we was on the good way, I think. When you achieve in one season fighting for the title when nobody expects, when you go to the final of the cup, when you are in semi-final of other cup with young boys, I think I can continue and make
good results,
better
results,
and I think I can really fight for the title.
I think I believe so. Also, I think if Al-Wahda gives you another opportunity, I think you're gonna do a good job. With that said, like, you have more experience now. You went to some clubs, to other club and coached, and
yeah, but I'm really talking about the period where they removed me.
Okay.
Because I did a good job, and I think if I continue the season after,
you will have achieved better. Yes.
I will bring a trophy. Trophy, yes. I think.
Because I think Al-Wahda needs some trophies by now.
Yes, of course.
We need some trophies.
Yes,
definitely. Another question is that let's talk about coaches. Well, you see in Premier Leagues, in some clubs, they like Alex Ferguson, Arsene Wenger, who else? Like I said, Guardiola, Klopp. They have a big project. They always stay long in a club. And even though they don't do the first season or second season, they don't do well, they still leave them. David Moyes, when he was in Everton, they still live until they catch up, and you've seen the results. It's amazing. But why do we have in UAE the rate of firing coaches is very high. What is the reason? Is no patience, or they just want immediate success?
As you said, patience is
The key.
the key. The people who are in charge, they really want immediate results.
Okay.
But maybe they don't understand the football. It's not easy like that.
Yeah.
It's not easy. And as you mentioned, this big coach, I think Jurgen Klopp, the first 2-3 years, he suffered a lot.
Yes.
He suffered a lot, but he was able to continue because he had the trust from the management. Guardiola, after how many years, he just won the major trophy from Man City, where they were running behind from all these seasons.
Arteta,
He was suffering.
and now we're in Champions League.
Exactly. So after also, it's, let's say, you cannot compare also Europe and here. I think the patience and the mentality, maybe it's not similar. And we are not patient like them, and there is a big turnover of coaches.
I think it should be like that, because at the end of the day, the UAE is a professional football, tournament, and so obviously even the management should be at the professional level. You're telling me that the mentality is different. I understand the mentality is different, but again, at the end of the day, they are still professional. Even the management should be professional. Should have the patience to and they should learn. I believe they need the management need to go to some courses in Europe, whatever it is, to come back and deliver and have patience, as you said, and deliver better results, because the rate of firing coaches is too high. And you know what is affecting? When you always fire the coaches and always the players gets new coaches, it affects the players' performance, and affecting the players' performance is affecting the UAE national team.
I can answer you regarding the technical part.
Of course, this is your coach.
I cannot tell you the management, they have to go in Europe to learn.
It's not they have to. It's my idea.
Yeah, of course, I respect that. Technically, as a coach, more time you spend with your players, more the result can be better, because they will get used to your demands, what you need. I have Butani as a coach. I am a right back. He wants me to do that when we have the ball, and when we don't have the ball, he wants me to be there. And he have time, and he will get this good habit. He will go inside my game plan, and game after game, he will be better and better. And yes, to change coach, sometimes you lose the local players, because one coach is coming with one idea, one coach, we are all different.
Yes.
But honestly, I can only agree with because maybe I'm a coach now.
Yeah.
But I really believe, and it's connected with what I say about Al-Wahda, if you give me a team for 2-3 years, continue. When I can upgrade the team and to see the weakness and where we can do it better, to analyze very well with my staff, I guarantee you I can win trophy.
Good. Inshallah. Well, Al-Wahda fans love you. Mm-hmm. And we also, of course, a lot of UAE fans love you. I'm getting a lot of Twitter questions.
Okay.
So would you mind if I ask any Twitter questions? All right. Okay, the first question is actually it's from Action News. It's a channel called Action News.
Okay.
So the question is, who is the best player you played with in your career in the UAE? Why are you not with any club this season?
So first question, the best player, I will go to the two categories. There is local and
professional. Yes.
Local players, I would say, I used to love to play with Aysem Rabia, midfielder, because he was giving me a lot of assists to score. So I have very good memories with Aysem. I used to love to play also in Dubai with him, but unfortunately he was always injured because of his knee, but he was fantastic player. It was Walid Obid.
Walid Abed. Yeah.
MashaAllah, he was
I remember.
he was a high IQ player. Technically, he was top if we were connected on the pitch, but he was always his problem. So, but I used to love to play with him. I play also with Aissa Ali,
yeah.
who are now team manager of Al Wasl. Aissa, he wasn't the most talented player, but he had one quality. It was like same very high IQ on the pitch, and he was very well, always tactically in the right position, playing simple, and it was very nice to play with such a player like that. And as a professional, I love to play with, I don't know if you remember the striker Michel.
Yeah.
He played with me in Kלבא' after he go to Shab in Dubai club. We had a very good relation when we played together. It was a very good player. And Marcos Afonso, who was in the Al Ahly with me. A local player, I forgot two names, sorry.
Okay.
Ahmed Khalil.
Ahmed Khalil.
In Al Ahly. He started with me when he was 16 years old. He was, what I like on Ahmed, he was a quality player, but he was always, he always want to learn. He was staying with me after the training, shooting foul. That's why I was very happy when I saw him shoot some foul for UA national team later, because he was really hard worker. I love to play also when he was on his prime, Ismail Hamadi.
Ismail Hamadi.
Yeah, now Sheba in Emirati. But he was, mashallah,
Very good in Al Ahly.
yeah, he was a very good player. I really love to play with him. And another player, maybe, yes, now it's coming back, one of the top player I play, Salem Khamis.
Salem Khamis.
In Al Ahly.
Al Ahly club.
Salem Khamis.
Maestro.
He was, mashallah, amazing player. I love Salem. Salem was, yes, top.
Okay, that's great. Another question from Twitter, from Yusuf Enawi. How do you feel when you played against Al Ain?
Very normal.
Uh-huh.
No,
No pressure.
No. Look, Al Ain, it was, I want to say, a very important game for everybody, but especially for the fan. What I can tell you about this game, it was 2 hours and a half before the game.
Yeah.
We were in the hotel. I was doing a meeting with the player to motivate them, and we saw people outside around the stadium. We can see some image. The stadium was almost full 2 hours and a half before the stadium, and it was such a great energy to see that, because I think in the history the performance of the team make the fan and the stadium full for the first time since 2010 when Al-Warda got the title. So we have the fan to have a big game to watch, and it was a very, very nice atmosphere. And I told you, to see the stadium full like that, it was really, really, really nice.
Awesome. Another question from Zico Wahdawi is asking, do you regret your changes in the Al Ain match? And Ismail played 90 minutes. Was he an excellent match provider? And do you regret the changes with Al Ain?
No, I don't regret the change against Al Ain, because if I did it, it's for a reason. Now when you ask me, I have to remember.
Exactly, because
but
a long time.
Look, against Al Ain, I think this game, it's like I said, football, it's always details. Al Ain, in first half, Al-Warda, we were much better than Al Ain. We get very clear chance to open the game, to lead the game. Unfortunately, we didn't score. Second half, Al Ain, they was better than us, not clearly better than us, but they was better than us, so it was like equal game. The difference, they score a goal by one alien. MashaAllah, Laba is Laba is fantastic striker. He received a long ball from, I think, Khaled Aissa. He touched the ball in the high ball challenge, and we wasn't in the second ball. He take the ball himself and he shoot fantastic in the 90s, and he score, and you lose 1-0, and after you have one or two chances to come back, and you didn't. It was the year of Alain. Of course, the fans are sad. I am sad still when I think sometimes. But we did our best. We did our best. The people don't have to forget Alain, they were this season number 1 in the league from the first game until the last.
Yes.
So we have to give them credit.
Yeah.
We have to give them credit. We make a fantastic job to come back, to be in the fight with Alain where nobody believed. Nobody believed we will be in the fight, but we were in the fight. So it was a great season for us, with little bit sad ending, because I think everybody, game after game, I think from the fan side, the hopes come bigger and bigger. So I think to lose this game was very sad for them, but that's football.
Exactly.
That's football.
Exactly.
And regarding Smile, no, I don't regret. I don't know who has the question. And, Zico. And also, it's not the first person. When I told you, some people, they ask me in the street, they always ask me some question. And this one is one of them, to talk about Smile. So I will close the subjects for one, because I have my opinion about Smile matter.
Yes.
I think it's, especially this season, when I was the coach, I'm talking really specifically about this season. We will never be in this position without Smile matter. The fan, they will never be disappointed against Alain if Smile matter didn't play that season with me. Because he gave us, of course he wasn't allowed, but now because he talked about Smile, but he was one of the reasons we get a lot of points. Lot of games, he was a game winner, game changer, even at that in his age. So for me, I cannot accept to see people until now in 2023 to even have any doubt about Smile quality or Smile performance, because I'm talking about what I know. I don't talk about the past and the years when I wasn't in UA. I heard big name before I arrived, like Adnan Taliani, and everybody told me he was a top striker, and I saw some image and I really believe, but I didn't see from my eyes. But since 2006, I'm in the country, and Smile is playing more than 20 years in the high level.
Top level, yes.
Top level. He bring trophy for Al-Warda. He bring trophy for the first trophy for UAE in the Golf Cup in 2007, I guess, with Bruno Metsu. For me, this is almost disrespectful to
even think.
To put Smile matter like the reason we lost that game or it's because of him. Smile matter, in my eyes, in my time in UAE, I'm not scared to say he is the best local player in the history. No doubt. No doubt. And you can talk with everybody. Some people, they will say, no, Amouri. No problem. Everyone has his opinion.
Yes.
But when I think about all the characteristics, Amouri, for example, is talent player. I love this player. Like, he's fantastic. But did he stay on the high level 20 years like Smile?
No.
No.
Are you saying this because he's your friend? Or
No.
You're saying facts?
No. Smile, we have good relation. We have a big respect between each other. But Smile, the numbers and the trophy talk for
The way itself, I'm sure.
I'm sorry,
Yes.
but give me one name of one player who stayed 20 years in high level. Smile, the season I was the coach, he was one of the reasons we like I told you, he was bringing points, like Joao Pedro, like Omar Harbin. All the players did their job. But Smile, that season, look at this statistic.
Very high.
How many assistants?
Yeah.
How many assists? How many goals? He brings us a lot of points. So please, leave Smile alone. Let him find his way to go out by himself. He deserves the right and perfect ending.
He also deserves the respect.
He deserves the highest respect in football.
Yes. Okay, next question from Badr. He's asking, when your time in الوحدة, was there any interference from your work, from the management? Was there any interference, or were you left to do, were you given free choice to do whatever you want to do?
No, you cannot call that interference.
It's just the questions I'm reading on Twitter.
No, of course. No, what I mean, I understand what you mean. No, I cannot say interference. Sometimes you got asked, do you think it's the right time for him to start the game? Do you think maybe he is still young? Maybe. But at the end, I took the decision. That's why there is so many young boys. They start with me. They start under me because I believe in them and I believe it was the right time. And there is many boys who start with me. Abdullah Hamed, Ruben, Ala, Abdurrahman Aman, Mohamed Ali, Salim Somehi. Now I'm very happy to see him start to play Rashid Essam. I start to put him in Radif when he was very young. There is many players. So no, just some question and some doubt. Like, are you sure it's the right time for them? Are you sure it's the best way?
And they have the right to ask, yeah.
No problem.
Yeah.
I'm open to discuss.
Yeah.
But at the end, alhamdulillah, the player I put, they gave me, I was right in my decision, so it was good.
That's great. That's great. Abdullah is asking, who was the most player you liked in Al-Wahda?
Oh, no doubt. Everybody knows the player. It's Abdullah Hamed. Abdullah Hamed is my favorite one. I'm his coach since under 16 in the academy. So I saw him grow. I saw direct he have the potential to become a very good player because he have a different quality. Abdullah is really playing with heart. He have a high physical potential and he have a very high aggressivity. And even if he have a weird body,
yeah,
everybody say he don't have muscles, but he is very strong in the impact. And I was in good position because I know him since under 16. So we come back in the first game of Al Dafra. Abdullah, he never played 1 minute with the first team. When I got the opportunity to be the coach against Al Dafra, I knew Abdullah will start the game and I will give the opportunity. And I'm very glad he give me back. He show his potential. And more when I see less than 6 months after, he was in the first team of national team.
MashaAllah.
So,
that's great. Next question is from Abdullah. Another Abdullah. Abdullah says, where were you training the players in the morning?
Why not?
I know. That was just a question.
There is no... If the player, they are able to come in the morning, sometimes, in your program, you can make double session and you have to. In my work, I like when there is time between games, I like to add some extra training, but not for full. For example, I will bring one day I will bring only the defenders, not for long training, just for 45 minutes.
5 minutes, yeah.
To show them a video where we have to be better, and we will apply that on the pitch. The midfielder, same. The striker, same. It's not so you have to use the morning session to add something in your group because and of course we are professional. We will not let the players to sleep until 1 o'clock afternoon.
Is strong.
Yeah.
Of course. Next question is from Muhammad Wahdawi. He's asking, why didn't you not play with the first team in the Pro League Cup?
Oh, this is one of the questions, Sam. They keep asking.
Yeah.
It's not me. This is club strategy. I didn't decide that. Everybody want to play. I am a competitor. The player, they are competitor. But the people, they have to understand. In that moment, in 6 days, we have 3 games. 3 games in 6 days.
2 days, 1 game, 2 days, 1 game, 2 days, 1
It's very tough for any player in the world to play 3 games in 6 games.
They'll get injuries.
When the last game of these 6 days, it's against Alain at home. When everybody wait this game to maybe take the league. So the club make a meeting and decide and say, coach, we decide to not play with the first team in the Pro League Cup because we scared of injury, we scared of red card, and the player cannot play against Alain. And also, we will use this opportunity to put some young player to get more experience and to see if they are able to compete. And we show very good qualities against Shabab Al-Ali, to be honest. Some boys, I play with some boys who were 17 years old. So, you know, okay, it's too easy for the people to say, after Alain and we lost, to say, yes, and you lose also no.
It's too different.
It's too different, and it's club decision.
Yes.
I have some management above me. They tell me, coach, we know you want to play, the player want to play, but we have to be very realistic. It's unhealthy to let the player play every 2 days.
True.
So you have a choice after. You play with young player against Shabab Al-Ali in the Pro League Cup, or you play with weak team against Alain in the league.
Yeah.
What do you prefer? Me, I also, at the end, it's better to compete against Alain. And everybody want to see a good game against Alain in the league.
Definitely. Next question from Bali. He's asking, why did you get a red card against Al-Wasl in 2006-2007 season?
This is my only red card in the history.
Wow, and this guy's Bali remembers it.
Yeah. 17 years ago. It was a difficult situation.
Okay.
Look, we played that time with Dubai against Al-Wasl. Stadium full. Al-Wasl, they have to beat us to take the trophy. Okay? A few kilometers away, there is Al Nasser who play against Al-Wahda. Al-Wahda, if they want to win the trophy, they need Dubai to at least draw against Al-Wasl. It was my last game against Al-Wasl because I signed 3 years with Al-Ali Club. I was top scorer of the league, fighting, if you remember, with the great striker from Brazil, Anderson.
Anderson, yeah.
Charge.
Yes.
At that time, he was
number 9.
Anderson, he was 1 goal before me, under me. He was 18 goals, I think I was 19. And at that time, we go as a best striker of the league. At the end of the season, you got very good prizes from Etisalat. Money and car, I think. So me, I wasn't
happy, excited.
Fighting? Yeah, come on, I just signed new contract. Then first corner, after 2-3 minutes for Dubai, my friend, he crossed, second post against Majid Nasser. I score, volley, 1-0. Some decision on the pitch wasn't clear, something weird. Atmosphere was weird. And I was always complaining to the referee. And one moment, again, some decision, I got mad. And I have some bad reaction. And yes, and the referee gave me red card. I was very upset because I don't deserve it. I felt something weird. And they put me out. And that game, I lost everything. I was leaving the stadium with red card. We was 1-0 up with 2 goals in front of Anderson. We finished the game. We lost 8-1. And Anderson, he scored 4 goals.
I'm sure you
So in few hours, I lost everything.
everything.
I was very upset. But yeah, this is my only red card in the football history.
Okay. Another question from a fan also, Hamad Al-Raisi. Okay, he says, since you were in Al-Wahda for a long time, why Al-Wahda always give away or selling the youth players with qualities to other clubs while they have a gap in that position?
You know, sometimes we come back in the patience. There is some players you expect or you want them to be ready at 18, 19, 20. But there is some player, they need to be, they are ready at 22, 23. You know, with more training, with experienced player, also physically, mentally. There is some player, they need to have more stability in their personal life. Some of them, they need to get married to, you know, to not to be a man, but to, you know, to take responsibility. So you sometimes it's the patience. You believe, no, they will not make it, so we can give them. But when they reach the club, they after 6 months, 1 year, they are reaching their prime, and after you can have some regrets. It's happened for every club, yes.
Okay. Another question from Abdullah is asking, some players were bad with Al-Wahda, but then when they move to other clubs, they become better. What is the reason? I think it's almost similar.
Yeah, it's a similar question. I think, you know, the atmosphere, the patience, the pressure. You don't have the same pressure when you play in Al-Wahda like if you play in Diba Fujera, you know.
It's different.
Yeah, it's different. So,
a question from Anonymous, he didn't put his name. Why did you lose the league? Was it because of technical reason?
I didn't lose the league. Al Ain won the league. Like I told you, they won the league from first game until the last game. They stayed number one and always number one. So, and I have to remind for this person, I think when I took the team, we were number 7 or number 8. And I come back with the team in number 2 position.
I remember that, yes.
And when I took the team, we were, I think, 12 to 14 points behind Al Ain. 12 to 14 points behind Al Ain. But with our work, with our performance, we come back 4 points behind Al Ain. So it means we was in the right way. We didn't lose the league because of technical reason. I think, unfortunately, the league was lost in the first 7 games.
Because you had a gap.
You had a gap from the beginning. I came too late.
Yeah. But they say better late than never, you know.
Yes. And I think I show it was a
good result.
When you was coach from Al-Wahda club,
yes,
after game with Al Ain, you lost and you said Al Ain they didn't deserve this game, right?
Yes.
Why?
Why? Because it's for me it's true. When you look at the game, I watched the game maybe 5-6 times. The first half, it was for us. We had a clear chance to open the game. Al Ain, they don't have anything. We didn't. It's happened in football. Second half, Al Ain, they was better, but not better like we were putting 11 players in the back. No, they were better than the first half. They was putting us a little bit in trouble, but they don't have also too much clear chances. I don't remember Laba, he shoot too much, Raimi shoot too much. It was a 50-50 game. But we receive a goal from one striker who have extra quality, and he make the goal by himself. Khaled Aissa, he shoot long ball, and Laba, he challenge high ball with the defender. He touch the ball, he go take the ball, and he shoot fantastic by himself. He make the goal by himself. So for me, we really don't deserve to lose this game. This is a fact for me. There is no problem to say that.
Joao Pedro. He left to Al-Ta'awun club.
Yes.
European.
He scored yesterday.
Yeah.
First game, first goal. Very happy for Joao, for him to score. Only the future will tell us if it was a good move or not for Al-Wahda and for Ta'awun. Maybe Joao, I think it was good. if Al-Warda let him go to Al Town, I think it was because maybe it was good for the club, financially, probably, and also something as a player like Joao, he cannot refuse to go to Al Town. It's probably 2-3 years contract, very big amount, competitive league. He will play against big names.
Exactly.
So I think it's nice for everybody.
Who's the best player from you in the world?
In the world, Messi.
Messi?
Yes, Messi, of course. Yes, Messi.
Last question for you. Do you know Salim al-Dosari from Al-Hilal?
Yeah.
Salim al-Dosari.
Yes.
Yesterday, Salim posted his account, Snapchat. That's what he's mean.
He put all the professional players.
Yes.
I think it's one of the way to show he's very proud and very happy to play with such a professional qualities player like that.
Yeah.
And also for this player who come to the new country, new team, it's always nice when you feel you have your captain, Salim,
Yeah.
who give them the support and the love they deserve, to feel accepted. So I believe it's a nice way from him, nice move to let them feel welcome.
Exactly.
And I think they will do well this season.
And to this, we come to the end of this interview with Mr. Gregory.
Thank you so much, Mr. Gregory. Thank you very much. It was wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.